Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday Night Raw. It's the final Raw before Money in the Bank Premium Live event this Sunday night. It's WWE 2K26 Universe Mode, episode 48. Welcome to the show, folks. I'm Callum, otherwise known as the KO King. Welcome to KO Productions. Welcome to Monday Night Raw. We're live tonight from Daytona Beach, Florida, as it's going to be an awesome night of action as always in the Go Home Raw before what is going to be an incredible night. Money in the Bank this weekend, folks. Let's not waste any further time and get straight into the action here on Raw. We're going to see some huge matches tonight, and it's going to be a hell of a ride. Here we go, man. Let's get to Raw. And tonight we kick things off with a triple threat match featuring the three women who were not pinned or submitted to lose their Money in the Bank qualifying triple threat matches. And out first, it is the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. That's the number one contendership matchup. The winner facing Rhea Ripley at Money in the Bank for the gold. Former three-time WWE Women's Champion then, folks. Asuka coming out, losing her triple threat Money in the Bank qualifying matchup to Io Sky, who would go on to win it, and Raquel Rodriguez, who would go on to take the pinfall loss to Io, allowing Asuka another opportunity tonight to get to Money in the Bank and challenge Rhea Bloody Ripley for the Women's World Championship. We will see Rhea Ripley later on tonight. She will be in action ahead of her title defense this Sunday night against the winner of this triple threat matchup. Could it be this woman she is challenging? In fact, folks, Rhea Ripley was the one that pinned Asuka in her first official match on the Monday Night Raw roster. It's a fatal five-way contendership matchup for said women's world title. Rhea would pin Asuka to win that in a matchup which would also include Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, and Bianca Belair. A stacked field in that match. Rhea would go on and beat every last one of them and win that title. Shortly thereafter, at Backlash against Io Sky, she's been champion ever since with two defenses thus far against Io and Bianca Belair. Can she make it three? Come Money in the Bank. Well, Asuka's out. Former three-time women's champ. Well, here comes a former four-time women's champion, the Queen Charlotte Flair, and a woman who knows Asuka very well from their rivalry last season. Here we go then, man. Who is going to face Ripley for the championship at Money in the Bank? We find out next in a high-octane triple threat contest live on Monday Night Raw. Don't go anywhere, folks. It's coming your way next. We're back live on the red brand as you see the Women's Intercontinental Champion, Liv Morgan. Liv was in a triple threat last week, losing out to Bianca Belair, who won the thing, and Naomi, who took the pin. Charlotte lost out to Becky Lynch, last year's winner. She won the matchup to qualify this year. And AJ Lee taking the pin in that one. Liv Morgan fresh off an Intercontinental Championship defense against Bayley, the Women's United States Champion of SmackDown at Saturday night's main event last weekend. Well, here we go. Bella has been wrong. Rod's apparently official. The winner of this, challenging Rhea Ripley for the Women's World title. Liv could be a two-time champion. Or she could hold two championships, at the same time as Asuka, falling down in a heap. And she is the inaugural Women's Intercontinental Champion. Charlotte Flair, former four-time Women's Champion. Asuka, a former three-time one. And like a Flair double knee. Charlotte's most recent reign ended at WrestleMania in a fatal four-way elimination matchup that included Liv Morgan. Also Bianca Belair and the winner Jade Cargill. Let's watch Asuka here looking to fly. Take out Morgan. Asuka and Morgan had a one-on-one encounter and Liv's first defense of the Women's Intercontinental Championship since winning it against AJ Lee to become the inaugural champion at Backlash. Defeated Asuka to retain that title. They're going at it once again, but this time in a triple threat matchup. Let's not forget the amazing rivalry that Asuka and Charlotte had last season, culminating in a 2 out of 3 falls match in their best of 7 series at WrestleMania, which was won by Asuka, who won the entire season. Or won the entire series 4-3 rather, as Flair set out Curly Bomb on the Women's IC Champion on a cover. Shoulders down here and a kick at one by Liv Morgan. One for the finish here. Pinfall or submission inside the ring to win it. No disqualifications, no countouts in triple threat matches. Asuka sending Liv off, ace kick. And I can't wait to say the top of the head, but Flair now coming up with a chop block. Taking down Asuka taking her eyes off the ball that time, and Charlotte Flair able to capitalise. Roll out to the ring now as Morgan now going to take control. And this high-paced opener, as you're going to imagine, Rhea Ripley looking on closely to see who will face her at Money in the Bank this Sunday for the Women's World title. There's Charlotte Flair with a sledgehammer hitting both Liv and Asuka with it on the mat. And Asuka able to get to her feet that time. Big swing and a miss from Asuka. Oh, the swing, that didn't miss. And look at Asuka now going to take her down. Nice combination of the ankle lock submission. Asuka logging out right into the ankle. Charlotte Flair a wall to hurt. Liv Morgan nowhere to be seen. Flair in trouble here. And Asuka's going to cinch in tight, but now Charlotte's going to get out of it. Fighting through the pain. Liv Morgan now going to come back in. Steel chair in hand from the Women's Intercontinental Champion in the Judgment Day. Oh, but there's Asuka. Go behind as Charlotte gets cracked with it, but Asuka the win. Booted in pillar DDT by Asuka. Oh, but Flair now coming back in, kendo stick in hand. Asuka heading up to the middle rope, and Charlotte Flair gonna clock up with a kendo stick and clocking Morgan over the head with it as well. Asuka goes out the ring. Liv Morgan able to get to her feet. Morgan running in and face first goes Charlotte Flair on the canvas. All three of these women were not pinned, not submitted. And their Money in the Bank qualifying matches, that's why they have another opportunity to get a shot to go to Money in the Bank. But this time to challenge Rhea Ripley in a one-on-one match for the Women's World title. Code breaker by Liv cover. Hook in the leg, shoulders down on Asuka. This may do it. Scoring two to finish. Ripley for the golden kick out at two. By Asuka, a powerful one at that. Shoulder off the canvas. And there's Flair, clothesline, sends Liv to the floor. And now it's Charlotte Flair, it's Asuka, one-on-one for the time being in the ring. Reliving the rivalry as Charlotte wants to win one back against Asuka. Big cheer smacks now. But wait a minute, Liv coming back in. Kendo stick against the head. Now it's Charlotte, and there's another one. And look at Liv Morgan going crazy with the kendo stick now. My goodness. Liv is hell-bent to become a double champion here in this season. A woman that went from nothing to never won a title before. Now look at her, she could be a double champion. 2 count there off the multiple kendo stick shots. Charlotte able to kick out, now Asuka back into the fray. Going after Morgan, and that spinning heel kick now from Asuka. Off the ropes, looking for the hip attack. No, able to stop in her tracks, but no, Liv Morgan gets caught with a cold breaker by Asuka. And now it's Asuka picking up the Queen. Look at her put her away. Here comes Asuka. Looking right in the face of Charlotte. And now got the arm here. And in a submission. The Asuka lock 16 takes Charlotte quickly though able to escape. She had the Asuka lock. The arm submission. Liv went for a chop block. Charlotte gonna clothesline Asuka down. They fist chopped over the Queen. They shots. Look at this from Charlotte. Turning Liv around, they fist chop now by the Queen. Natural selection of the Women's Intercontinental Champion on the cover. Look at the leg, shoulders down, is Flair gonna do it? Let's make do it 2 count. Charlotte, almost silent. We could have got Charlotte and Rhea one-on-one for the first time ever, but they can't go. But the Women's Intercontinental Champion, Liv Morgan. Liv was just off a champion versus champion matchup at Saturday night's main event. She won it in retention of a Women's IC Championship against Bayley, the Women's US Champion of SmackDown. She can go on to another champion versus champion matchup and potentially win another one against Rhea Ripley at Money in the Bank. But she's going to get past these two who, for the time being, are battling back and forth inside the ring. Asuka in control, a nice knee to the temple of Charlotte Flair. Asuka now picking up that kendo stick, going to work, no moving it away. Charlotte runs out of a spear! A spear by the Queen, but watch Morgan back in. Morgan coming out of the ring. 11 shots sent Charlotte out of the corner, the massive knee now. Sends Flair down in a heap. Liv Morgan picking up the Queen. Liv oblivion! Nailed it! Can Liv capitalize? A drop kick down goes Asuka. Liv on a cover on Charlotte Flair. Hook in the leg. Shoulders down. Only one Asuka will make the save. Asuka rolling out, rolling back in. Why strategy as Asuka and Liv go back and forth. Charlotte rolling to the outside. STO by Liv Morgan. And then Morgan wants a weapon. She wants that kendo stick. And now she's going to work in a midsection here of Asuka. And now got that knee. Liv Morgan waving that kendo stick about like she owns it. And now waiting for Asuka to get to her feet. Liv Morgan. Bam! Right in that skull. But watch out from behind. Charlotte Flair with a steel chair. Right in the back of the head of Liv. And there's another big shot. It's Charlotte Multiple chair shots, gonna look at the submission now. Figure 8, the figure 4 first. Can Charlotte transform into the figure 8 here? Well, the moment I see champion. Flair's got it, look at this. Oh my goodness. She's bridging it. We'll have Tapper pass out to the pin here. Asuka back into the ring making the save. My God, Liv could have been out of it right there. And this woman's Intercontinental Championship dream of having another title would be all over. Charlotte would have won it, but wait a minute, Asuka out the corner. Oh, missing that drop kick is Flair able to take her for a ride. Charlotte Flair picking up Asuka. Irish whip central to the outside. Liv Morgan after the leg though. Short block on Charlotte. Charlotte is hurting. Liv Morgan, middle rope. Looking to go flying here. Double knees and a cold breaker off the middle rope by Liv and a cover. The challenge Rhea Ripley for the Women's World title at Money in the Bank. Hook of the leg, shoulders down, scoring 2. Ah no, the kick out by Charlotte Flair. Asuka nowhere to be seen on the floor. Liv and Charlotte go back and forth. Asuka's coming back in. Nice and away by Liv. Asuka grabbing Liv though. Irish weapon, Charlotte now rolling to the outside. Drop down, big spinning heel kick, counter, left drop kick. And it is Liv Morgan in control. Shimmying away, but wants Charlotte Flair back in. Charlotte clotheslines out on the corner. Charlotte after Asuka, top block now by Flair. My goodness, Asuka back out again, and there's that big elbow straight by Charlotte. Charlotte Flair now looking to put her away. The handspring clothesline by Flair on Morgan. Asuka wanna bring it on Charlotte, a fist shot. Another big shot counter by Asuka. Where's Asuka going now? Back up. Charlotte again, able to counter a nice kick to the midsection. My goodness. And now Charlotte into the figure 4. Figure 4 on Asuka this time. We're going to transition to the figure 8, but Liv Morgan with a steel chair and heading. Charlotte with it, even when she's bridging. My goodness, that's going to take apart the figure 8 for now, and it's Liv Morgan. Neck breaker to Charlotte. Oh, it's all over. Liv Morgan looking to capitalise. Flair rolling to the outside. Liv got Asuka. I bet Rhea Ripley's loving every second of this, as am I. Charlotte set to the outside. Liv Oblivion against the ropes on Asuka. That's how she beat her before. Can she do it again? Cover in the leg. Shoulders down. Scoring to Asuka. Kicking out. Oh, wow. Well, what a shocker. What a kick out by the Empress of Tomorrow. This one rolling on tonight. Live on Raw, thought for sure Liv Morgan had it won. Oh, and Charlotte Flair. Oh, jump block in the sledgehammer in the Liv's hands. That was very unique and that was very incredible from Charlotte. A face jump counter, Liv Morgan running in Oblivion of Flair. Oh man, and now it's Morgan. Went for something on Asuka. Asuka kicking out to the leg now. As these two women go back and forth. Liv Morgan raking the eyes. Morgan now running out for the cold breaker. Asuka able to catch her. Asuka looking for a cold breaker. Liv able to catch her. Atomic drop counter. Morgan with a forearm. Asuka countered. This is incredible. Live on Raw from Daytona Beach, Florida. There's Asuka hanging Liv up to dry. Charlotte's going to cover her, but Asuka's right there. And Asuka making a save. What an incredible way to kick us off tonight in the red brand. Asuka sends Charlotte off the rope. Charlotte counters clothesline. And this is Charlotte Flair now with Asuka in the ring. Can Charlotte win it? Can Charlotte go to Money in the Bank to face Rhea Ripley? You gotta wonder who Rhea Ripley would rather face out of all three of these women as Asuka connects with that drop kick that time. Third time's that charm gets it on Charlotte Flair. Liv come back in, forearm counter by Asuka. Kick countered by Liv. Kick to the hammy now by Morgan. Kick to the hammy by Asuka. Kick caught by Liv. And Liv now gonna take down Asuka. These two are incredible tonight, going back and forth. Elbow by Morgan. Clothesline on Charlotte. Asuka rolling to the outside. Liv and Charlotte now in the ring. Can Liv finish her off? Code breaker! Going for the cover. Liv Morgan with a cold breaker on Flair. Then Liv doing it. She's too busy gloating. Asuka Liv coming in. Look out, Liv still trimming it. Liv saw it coming. Liv forearm. Big stomp on Flair. Forearm on Asuka. Stomp on Flair. Liv Morgan and Asuka. Back and forth. Asuka wait for the poison best. Liv moved out the way. Liv moved out the way. Forearm sharp shots. Oblivion. Oh, can she capitalize? Charlotte's down and on the floor. Liv Morgan They got him out of the bag to face Rhea Ripley for the Women's World title. She's starting out in the corner, flames on her feet. This is it. The 2 count. She got her. Liv wins it. Liv's got him out of the bag. Gets Liv and Rhea for the title this Sunday night.
Here is your winner, Liv Morgan.
Well, I'll tell you, Liv must feel all-time confidence right now, coming off a winning a champion versus champion match. She's got another one to look forward to this Sunday night, and it's against the Women's World Champ Rhea Ripley. Could we see 2 belts from Liv Morgan? It's potential, folks, but still to come tonight, your main event of the evening. Sami Zayn, John Cena, Seth Rollins, the 3 men who weren't pinned or submitted in their Money in the Bank qualifiers to lose those. They're facing off to see who will challenge the world champion LA Knight in the main event of Money in the Bank. This Sunday night, the winner of this match challenges Adam Cole for the Intercontinental Championship, as these were the 3 men who were pinned in their triple threat Money in the Bank qualifying matches. It's Kurt Angle, Bobby Roode and Rusev next on Raw. We're back live on Monday Night Raw, as though you see the glorious Bobby Roode, former World Heavyweight Champion, the inaugural United States Champion as well, the glorious one, gracing everyone with his presence. He lost out in the main event last week on Raw in the triple threat Money in the Bank qualifier when Kevin Owens won it, giving a stunner on Bobby Roode, pinning him in the middle of the ring in a matchup which also included John Cena. Cena back in action in the main event tonight with Sami Zayn and Seth Rollins, the other 2 men who were not pinned or submitted to lose their Money in the Bank qualifying matches and the triple threat matches. So Bobby Roode could have an opportunity to challenge Adam Cole for the Intercontinental Championship, and it's very interesting because these 2 actually teamed up before an episode of Monday Night Raw in the main event, before Backlash, I believe. And they actually got the victory. They seem to get along. They might not for long, as Bobby Roode could earn himself an Intercontinental Championship opportunity against the leader of the Undisputed Era this Sunday night. Gotta imagine Adam Cole watching him very closely to see who he will face at Money in the Bank. It could be this man in a rematch from Clash in Paris, where it was this man challenging for the IC title, the Olympic gold medalist, Kurt Angle.
And his opponents, first from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 237 pounds, Kurt Angle.
It was Angle versus Adam Cole at Clash in Paris for the Intercontinental title. Cole was able to retain on that night, but Kurt Angle could earn himself another shot at facing Adam Cole for the Intercontinental title. It could be at Money in the Bank. Angle is in the swan song of his career. He's in the latter days of his career. He knows that. Everyone else knows that. He kind of wants a retirement tour, similar to what John Cena is doing, but Angle hasn't got a set date on his last matches. He just wants to keep fighting, keep going, until he is satisfied. Wants to win one more championship, and that Intercontinental title could be the one to win for the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle, as he joins Bobby Roode in this triple threat Intercontinental Championship #1 contenders match. Angle was pinned by Finn Balor in the triple threat Money in the Bank qualifying matchup, which was also including Seth freaking Rollins as well. And here comes the 3rd and final man in this contest tonight. It was in a triple threat against Sami Zayn, and the winner Keith Lee in the Money in the Bank qualifying matches took the pin from the Limitless One. Well, let's see how he does, as it is short of redemption tonight for the Bulgarian Brute and a member of Imperium, Rusev. Is Rusev gonna crush the competition tonight on the red flag? Well, it'll be Rusev Day tonight. Live on Raw from Daytona Beach, Florida. Rusev, Bobby Roode, Kurt Angle. 1 forward to finish, pinfall to submission only. Inside the ring, a very triple threat centric Raw. We've still got a triple threat in the main event tonight, but we've got a singles match coming up after this one. Before then, another triple threat. Rhea Ripley will be in action, a Women's World Champion, ahead of defending her title now against we now know Liv Morgan. That'll be a fun one. Now you see Rusev parading around the ring. This is going to be a fun Intercontinental title affair. Or Intercontinental title contendership affair. Who's going to get the chance to get to the Intercontinental title affair this Sunday at Money in the Bank? Of course, this Saturday will be NXT's first PLE of the season. It'll be NXT Battleground. Cannot wait for that one. This Saturday night before Money in the Bank. There you see Bobby Roode, there you see Kurt Angle, there you see Rusev, there you see the live current Daytona Beach, Florida, and the referee. Daphne LaShawn saying the doings for this one. She rings the bell. Matchup is underway. Who will face Adam Cole? But the Intercontinental title is Roode and Rusev trying to double team Angle. But Kurt Angle able to fight through the pressure here as Kurt Angle is always able to thrive. But there's Rusev gonna take him down. Oh, but Roode turning on the Alliance. I don't know how wise that was. But Bobby Roode, the veteran, taking down Rusev, chop blocking him a DDT. On Kurt Angle's Intercontinental champ Adam Cole gonna have his eyes peeled. Who will face him at Money in the Bank for the IC title? It's Rusev overhead throw that time. Oh God, Rusev and Angle back and forth. Nice headbutt on the Olympic gold medalist. And yo, gonna look at Angle here. My God. I wanted to cover up after that. Big shot from Rusev. Bobby Roode now going to take him down. And there's Roode. Nice neck breaker. One of the Bulgarian brute, but look at Angle. Wrestling takedown. 1-on-1 for the Olympic gold medalist. And look at this. Round and round they go and smacking Bobby Roode right against the head. And look at this. Oh, moonsault out of the corner. Angle out of the cover. Look at the legs. Shoulders down here. Rusev getting a kendo stick and a kick it at one. By Bobby Roode off the pinfall attempt. Rusev and kendo stick against the head of Angle. Bust him wide open, I believe. Angle right back up. Went for a clothesline. Counter by Rusev. Rusev up and throwing him down. My goodness. Bobby Roode kendo stick in hand and Rusev off the head with it. And now against the leg. And now breaking it against the leg of Rusev. Angle now back in. What a piece of the former world champion, the glorious Bobby Roode, an overhead exploder throw. Kurt Angle on the twilight of his career as the Olympic gold medalist wants one more championship, and he was very close on beating Adam Cole at Clash in Paris, our last premium live event. Could we see Angle and Cole round to the next PLE? It has potential, but look at this. Rusev steel chair in hand off the gator roll from Angle and now bashing him against the back of the head. And there's a win for it again. Angle to his feet. Big body shot now on Rusev. Oh man, they finished chop. Look at Angle. Oh, what a spine buster type maneuver. Roode from behind. Grabbing Angle. And look at the strength. Roode now bringing it back to basics. Oh, went for the suplex. Countered by Angle and a chop block out to the leg. Oh, Rusev steel chair in hands. Head an Angle over the head with it. And now had Roode over the head with it as well. Oh my goodness. Oh, went for it again. Roode to his feet. No, Roode runs and running in. Bobby Roode on the cover. Look at the leg. Shoulders down. Angle slides back into the ring and breaking it up on the counter one. And then it's Kurt Angle. Grabbing Roode. He's in control here. He's the only man that has faced Adam Cole one-on-one here in this season. Bobby Roode, as I mentioned, team with him. Rusev has had no interaction with Adam Cole whatsoever. It's Rusev sends Roode in the corner. And it absolutely goes to work. He wants to meet Adam Cole for the first time at Money in the Bank and take his title and do Gunther of Imperium proud alongside Ludwig Kaiser as well. So of course the newest recruit to Imperium as of this season, alongside Kaiser and Gunther. He wants to do his leader proud. He didn't do such at Monday Night Raw a couple of weeks ago when he lost his Money in the Bank qualifying matchup by getting pinned by Keith Lee, who won the thing. It's Bobby Roode right now. Look at this, gonna send Killer Angle out of the announce table and now bashing him face first off the desk here at ringside by Rusev with a massive kick. And Rusev taking out Angle as well. Holy smokes, Rusev, steel chair on the floor. Look at that, Roode on the back with it. My goodness. And now it's Kurt Angle's turn to feel the wrath of Rusev. Gunther's going to be loving this backstage, but I'll tell you who wouldn't be. Adam Cole. He would not like the feeling of those. But he's going to be loving this, knowing that it's not him out there. It's Kurt Angle on the outside. Wait a minute, right hand. Angle slam on the floor. By Angle. Part of Rusev. That was a thing of beauty right there. Angle sending Rusev back into a square circle. Bobby Roode waiting in the wings, though, on the Olympic gold medalist. Angle sends him out of the corner. And now it's Kurt Angle, Irish whip sends Rusev into that corner. Now it's Angle running in. Full head of steam shoulder in the corner and overhead. Build up belly now by the Olympic gold medalist. It's Kurt Angle. Went for the leg of Roode. Roode able to move it a hard sway. Roode running in with a close line at the back of the head of the Olympic gold medalist. This time get a pick Angle up to a vertical base. Bobby Roode went for that spine buster. Angle. Breaking of the leg, breaking of the eyes, and a release jumping suplex. And there's Angle, and the ankle lock on Rusev. Ankle lock on Rusev. He's the one-man wrecking crew in this one. Will Rusev top it or pass out to the pain? Angle's going to lock 10 tight. If Rusev gives in here, Kurt Angle will head to Money in the Bank to face Adam Cole once again and challenge him for the Intercontinental Championship, much like Clash in Paris. Rusev in dire straits here, and he's able to get out of it before Bobby Roode can get back into the ring. Roode now top rope. As Angle takes down Rusev, and Roode ends up with a flying nothing on no one. Angle though, Angle slam on Roode, that's it. Angle's gonna do it. Cover, hook in the leg, shoulders down, scoring two, and a kick out by Bobby Roode. Former world champ Roode staying in it. Inaugural US champion. He wants to add to his collection, but Bobby Roode getting taken out by Rusev that time off that flying headbutt, and Angle with a neck breaker on the Bulgarian Brute. All three different countries, America, Bulgaria, Canada, mixing it up tonight to see who will face Adam Cole for the Intercontinental Championship at Money in the Bank. Rude and Segui there on Angle, gonna pick him up underneath knee. But in the midsection by the Glorious One. Kick to the midsection now, hooking him out, Bobby Roode. We're gonna finish him off here. Glorious DDT, right on the cover. Hooking the leg, shoulders down, to go to Money in the Bank. This is it here, scoring two, kick out by Angle. Rusev steel chair in hand, and bashing Roode over the back of the skull with it. Holy, now it's Kurt Angle's turn. Rusev going crazy. And an Angle to his feet, fighting back with Rusev as Bobby Roode watches on the apron. As Bobby, wait a minute, runs and neck breaker on Angle. Bobby Roode could have Rusev where he wants. All the springing powerbomb by the ropes. Never sent out powerbomb cover on Rusev, shoulders down, scoring two. Bobby Roode almost had it. Could have been Roode versus Cole up Money in the Bank, not just yet. Angle back into the ring. Bobby Roode, nice job now on the Olympic gold medalist. Roode now, neck breaker, and another. My goodness, Rusev getting to his feet. Bobby Roode steel chair in hand. Roode had an Angle with it. Watch out from behind. Rusev clothesline. And Rusev picking up the Glorious One. Match got kicked. Match got kicked on Roode. Cover, hooking the leg, shoulders down and going to Money in the Bank. Scoring two on Roode. No, and Angle making the save. Roode, I think, getting the shoulder up as well. Just in the nick of time. Now it's Angle, it's Rusev in the ring. Irish whip sends him into the corner. Angle running in. Elbow countered by Rusev. Nice shot by Rusev, countered by Angle. My goodness, Kurt Angle moves all out of the corner. And Roode missing the mark, but those big shots didn't miss those times. Nice job by Roode. Roode now get the spine buster, beautifully executed spine in the pain, over the inside leg, shoulders down on Angle, scoring two and going to Money in the Bank, and a kick out by Kurt Angle. What a battle! The Money in the Bank card going to be an awesome one. We will know the entirety of the card after a main event tonight, but right now it's Rusev, mowing down both superstars, going after Kurt Angle, went for the accolade it seemed. Angle able to counter running in, forearm on Rusev. Angle to the outside, Bobby Roode now going to pick Rusev up to a vertical base. Bobby Roode looking to put Rusev away, but the Glorious DDT's already had Angle with it. This one, Angle sliding right back in, Roode on the pin, and Angle breaking it up immediately. After LaShawn couldn't even start her count. It's Bobby Roode, Kurt Angle, back and forth. Roode now sending Kurt out of the corner. This might be it. Bobby Roode firmly in control of this contest. Nice kick out of Kurt Angle, and a cold breaker out of the corner with a Glorious One. Rusev from behind. Kurt Angle the outside. He's rolling out. Rusev, what the hell is he doing here? Alabama slam inverted style on the accolade. And the accolade submission. Nowhere for Roode to go. Will he tap her and pass out to the penny in the center of the ring? Definitely Sean right there to see if he does, and if he does do that, Rusev will be going to Milan to challenge Adam Cole for the Intercontinental Championship this Sunday. Angle back and breaking it up. How the hell was Bobby Roode able to hang on that long? Kurt's going for a cover. Rusev making the save. Yeah, you ain't gonna cover him when Rusev's right there. Kurt Angle not gonna take him down. Wrestling style takedown on the Bulgarian Brute. Rusev and all that cheeky smacked in the back of the head, and in the mid solid in the corner. Cover! Roode there making the save. My goodness, now it's Roode, it's Angle. One-on-one in the ring, and Roode goes to the midsection. Got a steel chair and look at Bobby Roode go. Chair is done. Angle could be as well. Roode to go to Money in the Bank. 2 count on Kurt. Not a near fall again. Oh, well, what a hell of a battle tonight. Live on the red brand from Daytona Beach, Florida. Oh, Rusev ran in. Angle caught him with an elbow, and Angle with the ankle lock. Ankle lock on Bobby Roode. Ankle lock on Roode. Rusev making a save. Angle and Rusev back and forth. This is crazy tonight. Good angle. Turns with a right ankle slam. Cover again. There's Rusev. Well, Rusev not going to allow Good angle, a steel victory from right in front of his eyes. And now Rusev turns his attention back to Bobby Roode. Off the ropes, now it's Rusev in a big shot. Rusev more shots. And a match got kicked, busts him open. Good. Now, Bobby, cover. 2, 3. No! Rude. Oh, you can never count out the glorious one. Former world champ and inaugural US champ for a reason is Bobby Roode. What an incredible triple threat match. Holy hell. The last 2 triple threat matches Bobby Roode has been a part of, he has lost both of them and he's been pinned in both of them. It is not going to be that case tonight for Roode. Another glorious one going well and away with a baseball bat on the Olympic gold medalist. And a throwing it right at ankle this time. What an incredible battle. Bobby Roode, good angle off the rope, rebound, clothesline, turns him inside out. Rusev and shoulder tackle on Roode. And a angle, in trouble, oh god, accolade by Rusev, since 19, no we tapping a pass into the penny, Roode's on his feet, Ben's trying to break it up and angle already tapped, Roode was too late. Rusev's the number 1 contender. Rusev will now challenge Adam Cole for the Intercontinental title at Money in the Bank, but wait a minute, he's sending a message, he's not done with Angle, locking the accolade backhand, referee trying to get him off, it's Rusev, trying to intimidate Adam Cole, and I think it is working. Well, ladies and gentlemen, still to come, your main event, Sami Zayn, John Cena, Seth Rollins, colliding in triple threat, 1-4 in the finish battle, to see who will challenge World Champion LA Knight at Money in the Bank in the main event, for the World Heavyweight title. Alright, now we got some action here on the red brand, featuring the Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley. She's going one-on-one with this woman, Natalya, right here, right now, live on Raw from Daytona Beach, Florida. Here we go, man. Natalya with a huge opportunity. Going one-on-one with the Women's World Champion on title matchup and Rhea's warm-up before Money in the Bank this Sunday. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're back live on Monday Night Raw from Daytona Beach, Florida. As now you see the Women's World Champion Rhea Bloody Ripley is in attendance here on Raw. She now knows she will face Liv Morgan. We now know that as well. It's going down at Money in the Bank Premium Live event this Sunday night. For the Women's World title, Rhea and Liv champion versus champion only for Rhea's title, however. Rhea's third defense of the gold tonight. Her warm-up matchup going one-on-one with Natalya, a woman that has not won a matchup yet in this season. But she only won a triple threat matchup last season. That was her only win last season. A triple threat matchup in an episode of WWE Dark last season in 2K24. Not 1-1 just yet on the 2K26 season. But we're 48 episodes in. Natalya could pull off a major upset. And a woman that has taken Monday Night Raw by storm. Longest reigning NXT Women's Champion of 304 days. And look at Rhea Ripley go now, ladies and gentlemen. She is on fire as Women's World Champion on Raw. Her first matchup, winning it in an incredible way when she beat the top stars of Monday Night Raw. 4 top stars is Rhea. Getting off that hot start here, clothesline and Natty before the bell even rung. And now in a corner will tie up here. Referee Sean Bennett assigned the race for this contest tonight. Live on Raw, Rhea now back in Natty. And in the corner here. Look at this. Oh, we don't get a clean break. Rhea Ripley with a cheap shot that time on Natalya. And a big kick sends her in the corner. Rhea Ripley now. Red District, oh my. She looks to end this already. Rhea Ripley ain't playing around. She is undefeated. And she looks to remain that way in a dominant fashion. Rhea middle rope avalanche riptide on Natalya. Oh, well, thanks for coming, Natty. That's your paycheck. Sorted. 2, 3. Thanks for coming. Oh, what a dominant display by the champ. What a win tonight, Rhea Ripley. Giving Liv Morgan a message. come Sunday at Money in the Bank. If Liv's in there with that version of Rhea, I feel bad. For the Women's IC Champion. Well, let's take a look at what's going down this Sunday night at Money in the Bank Premium Live event. The show is kicking off with the men's Money in the Bank ladder match featuring Finn Balor, CM Punk, Keith Lee, Drew McIntyre, Kevin Owens, and Cody Rhodes. Then, as we just saw, Liv Morgan, the Women's Intercontinental Champion, challenging Rhea Ripley for the Women's World Title. That's going down champion versus champion matchup for Rhea's World Heavyweight Championship. Then following that, the United States title of SmackDown will be on the line as the phenomenal champion AJ Styles defends in what could be his toughest test today. The Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu. Following that, the tag team gold of SmackDown up for grabs. The Usos, the inaugural World Tag Team Champions on last season, looking to become two-time champions and take the gold from the War Raiders, Eric and Ivar. It's going down this Sunday at Money in the Bank. And our Continental title on the line. We found out the number one contender earlier on tonight at will be Rusev of Imperium. He challenges the Undisputed Era leader Adam Cole for the Intercontinental Championship. Going to be an awesome matchup for the prestigious gold. Speaking of prestigious gold, the Undisputed WWE Championship will be defended as the new champion Daniel Bryan defends against the man he beat for it when he cashed in his Money in the Bank contract, the former champion Braun Breaker. Then the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match coming up after that one, featuring Io Sky, Chelsea Green, last year's winner Becky Lynch, the Women's US Champion Bayley, Bianca Belair, and Lyra Valkyria Stackfield for the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. And then the main event of the evening of Money in the Bank, the winner of tonight's main event challenges LA Knight for the World Heavyweight Championship. Gonna be an awesome night of action. We find out who will challenge tonight. And your matchup right here, right now, next. Your main event of the evening. Live on Raw. Sami Zayn, John Cena, Seth Rollins. Who's gonna get the opportunity to go one-on-one with a megastar for the world title at Money in the Bank? We find out right here, right now, next in Daytona Beach, Florida on Monday Night Raw. Oh, here we go, man. And it's main event time, and here comes the man who is chasing that never-seen 17 World Championship. It's the greatest of all time, John Cena, in the midst of his retirement tour, which will conclude at this year's WrestleMania.
Weighing in at 251 pounds, the greatest of all time, John
Cena not yet won a match this season. He had a great matchup at Clash in Paris against the Ring General Gunther. But unfortunately for Cena, it did not go his way on that night, tapping out to the big Austrian on that night in Paris. And it was last week on Raw. He competed in the main event alongside Bobby Roode and the returning Kevin Owens for his place in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Owens would win that, pinning Roode, meaning Cena has another opportunity tonight to go to Money in the Bank to chase after that never seen 17 before. His career here is done in the WWE, because it will be over for sure, regardless if he has a championship or not, regardless if he just wins it on that night. He will retire, and the show shows this season, WrestleMania. But here comes the second out of three participants in this triple threat main event. As the crowd serenade this man, the former United States Champion, Sami Zayn, joining Cena and Rollins in a stacked main event here live on Raw from Daytona Beach, Florida. Don't go anywhere, folks. The winner of this challenge in LA Knight in the main event of Money in the Bank this Sunday for the World Heavyweight Championship. Gonna be an awesome one live on Raw. We're back live on Raw, folks, as though you see the third and final man in this triple threat contendership matchup. He is a visionary. He is a revolutionary. He is Seth freaking Rollins, former WWE champion, and a man who was in the main event of WrestleMania that ended up losing it to Roman Reigns, and then technically got his main event overshadowed when Braun Breaker cashed in his Money in the Bank contract and beat Reigns to win the championship. Breakker would have, of course, go on to have a good reign as champion, 188 days until losing it to another cash-in from Daniel Bryan. That matchup going down on the SmackDown side of things for Money in the Bank this coming Sunday night. But right now it's Cena, it's Sami, it's Seth. Who's going to challenge a world champ here on Raw LA Night at Money in the Bank? And what will be the main event of the show? We find out right here. Right now, a Daytona Beach referee assigned to duty as Mr. Chad Patton. He ranked the male matchup on the way, it's Seth. Big discus forearm shot on Sami. And look at Cena going after Rollins. Big shot upside the top of the head. And it's up into the corner. Sami's in. Sprang more than a tornado DDT on John Cena. It's crazy to think that John Cena doesn't have a single victory just yet in this season. Seth Rollins and Sami Zayn both just have one victory here in this season. Rollins a singles match win against Bobby Roode. Sami Zayn a fatal four-way match win against Kevin Owens, Andrade and Finn Balor to earn himself an opportunity at Adam Cole's Intercontinental Championship, which would lose at Backlash in St. Louis, our first PLE of the season. Rollins, nice drop kick there on John Cena as Rollins' knee right at the top of the head of Sami Zayn. Seth Rollins have faced off against LA Knight for the world title in a triple threat matchup at Backlash at that very same show that Sami Zayn challenged Adam Cole for the IC title. It was LA Knight pinning Bobby Roode to retain the title on that night, so Rollins technically does have a claim as at the world title. Sami Zayn, on the other hand, him and LA Knight go way back. They've had 4 matches of the course of this season, last year's and this year's included. 1 match this season, the other 3 last year, where Sami Zayn won 2 out of 4 of those matches now. That's right, Sami and LA are tied 2-2 in their season. They could have their 5th match in the main event of Money in the Bank if Sami is victorious in this contest, but it looks unlikely of the early going, but you can never count Sami out. Springboard still there by Cena with a candlestick shot by Rollins in this no disqualification. No countouts, triple threat match. I can't get over how incredibly quick that matchup before this was, as Rhea Ripley obliterating Natalya, not giving her a moment to recover. And that now with an avalanche, Riptide sending a bold statement to Liv Morgan come Money in the Bank this Sunday night. Is right now it's Seth Rollins picking up Sami Zayn and a Falcon Arrow on Zayn, but look at Cena from behind, steel chair to the back, way to the spine of Rollins. Now that's almost symbolic of what Rollins done to the Shield all those years ago. 12 years, can you believe it, folks? As right now, Sami Zayn Irish whip sends Cena into the corner and going to work on Seth Rollins into a Mitchell could driver penny predicament here. Hooking the legs, shoulders down, Cena making the save at 1. And Cena back after Sami Zayn, gonna pick up Sami now, gonna drop her. Nicely done. Aye, Cena, Emerald floating, but Rollins running in, sling blade on Cena. And now it's Seth, springboard, moonsault, Cena again to his feet. Nobody home that time is Cena and Sami going back and forth for the time being. Sami going to send John Cena out of the corner. Rollins from behind. Kendo stick to the back of Rollins. And there's a shot on the corner on Cena. Breaks it over him as well. Nice drop kick on Cena in the corner that time. And a Rollins toe break on Halo taking out Sami Zayn. That's a thing of beauty. My goodness. Rollins coming in. Another kendo stick. Going to hit Cena with it. Oh, but Cena able to catch Rollins that time, and now it's John Cena half and a neck breaker. Dummy backhand, big right hand. Aye, John Cena going to send them into the corner. Cena now in control of this triple threat matchup. You can imagine the world champion LA Knight looking closely to see who he will face at Money in the Bank in the main event for the World Heavyweight Championship. It's Seth Rollins going to get hung out to dry throat. First off the top rope is Sami Zayn. 8 steel right in the face, courtesy of John Cena. Cena still chew shots time and time again. His head's up high, red district. John Cena looking to fly. Perhaps try and take out Sami Zayn and stop his chances on going to Money in the Bank. But Sami, wait a minute, catching Cena. And he powerbomb possession and gets it. Set out powerbomb by Sami Zayn as Cena was attempting that top rope leg drop he tends to do pretty often. Sami now going to send Seth in the corner. And now it's Sami in control. Zayn now exploder suplex in the corner. Rollins, but look at that Bulldog now. Bulldog by John Cena. And now Cena going right back up high. John Cena with a you can't see me no. Went for the bad knuckle shuffle off the top. Moving up the way that time. What Sami Zayn and Zayn in the corner. Hello, my kick on Cena. I nailed it. And a cover of it, Sami and Rollins is right there making the save before Chad Patton or a official could even get a hand on the mat. Begin his count. What an incredible triple threat main event this has been. Thus far as Rollins looking for a pedigree. Sami able to counter it. Incredible and saving a clothesline. And Zayn has scouted both his opponents tonight, which I don't think he's faced up with either of them in singles matches or a triple threat like this is Sami. And for something big there on Cena. Cena gonna send Seth freaking Rollins out to the floor. And now it's John Cena. Sledgehammer in hand. Sami in the corner as Cena going to work with a sledgehammer and launching it at Sami Zayn. Sami getting the boot up though, it's Zayn. Fading back. Rollins on the outside looking on Sami Zayn. Tornado DDT. Sami got Seth against the ropes with Sami Zayn thinking he got the arm and the rest wrenching it. Sami firmly in control. Oh, not for long. Nice counter. Rollins with a kick. Rollins off the ropes. Oh my, just like that. A stomp. Oh my goodness. Stomping Sami. Cena with jab. Cena picking Seth up. Attitude adjustment. Hey. Cover. They've got a money in the bank. Scoring 2. He no kick it by Seth. Oh man, I thought that was it. I thought John Cena had put this ticket to Money in the Bank. Oh, nice leg drop on Rollins off the top by Cena. Dug grounded Seth as well. The sledgehammer shot down by Sami Zayn. On big match, John who rolls to the outside. It's Seth and Sami in the ring for the time being. Rollins to his feet, slam played by Seth. Holy man. What a fight, Rollins. Top rope, Sami Zayn rolls to the outside of the ring. Smart strategy by Sami. He scouted Seth again. He rolls out, looking at tons of attention, perhaps to John Cena. Cena now back into the ring. Rollins still picked up top, and Rollins with a crossbody on Cena. But Sami Zayn picking his moments wisely. Sami in control once again on Rollins. And then the Irish whip off the rope. Sami Zayn clothesline, down goes Seth. And Sami stomping away on John Cena. Is it Sami Zayn's time to get a shot at LA Knight for the world title? Knight was the United States champion last season. Sami Zayn beat LA to become the US champion. Beat him again in a rematch. Knight beat Sami to qualify for the Elimination Chamber in Perth, Australia at No Way Out PLE last season. The end of last season, which LA would go on to win. He would win the entire Chamber match as well. And then of course he beat him a number of weeks ago on Monday Night Raw before Clash in Paris as well. Right now it's John Cena, Seth Rollins in the ring, crossbody by Cena. Rollins down and out on the mat. Cena top rope, waiting for Rollins to get to his feet as he's looking for that big leg drop this time. Yes, he is, and he nailed it. Cena on the cover, hooking the leg, shoulders down on Seth freaking Rollins to go to Money in the Bank. 2 count and Sami Zayn making the save. That could have been that knife edge chop by Zayn, knife edge chop by Cena. Back and forth, going these incredible superstars as Cena Emerald floating for the second time on Sami Zayn. Uh-oh, and here comes John Cena. Big match, John, you can't see me. Listen to this place erupt at Daytona Beach. 5, knuckle shuffle on Sami. Rollins from behind on Cena. Kick to the midsection, Seth Rollins, pedigree. Come on, hook in the leg, shoulders down, Rollins. They're going to run the back. They challenge LA Knight for the world title. 2 down, Cena kicks out. Oh, a powerful kick out by John Cena. What a fight. Rollins and Sami back and forth, forearm. Sami Zayn, and a submission, Koji clutch. Koji clutch on Seth Rollins. Koji clutch, center of the ring, nowhere to go. Oh, will he tap on a pass up to the pace? Cena there to make the save though. Cena right there, and now Cena big shots, knife edge shots, throw kick by Cena. Oh my goodness. Cena turning Sami around, Sami able to kick him off. Nicely done by Sami Zayn, running in on John Cena, the counter by Cena. Cena now rolling through, my goodness. What a fight, and now Cena after the leg again, and Sami again kicking him away. What a back and forth battle this has been tonight on Monday Night Raw. Nice shot, Rollins runs in, clothesline on Sami Zayn. Sami rolling to the outside, Seth Rollins could capitalise right here on John Cena. The Irish whip sends him into the corner. Sami Zayn down and out. Cena badly wants to get out of this retirement tour, but Rollins badly wants a singles opportunity against LA Knight for the world title. Fucking Steiner off the metal roll, but look at Seth out the corner. Rollins with a stomp on Cena. Cover, hooking the leg, shoulders down. That's me doing it. No, only one. Sami Zayn making the save. And look at Sami Zayn gonna send Rollins against the ropes. Oh God, what the hell is Sami thinking here? Is Sami gonna send Seth to the outside? He hit hard. Oh God, Sammy got dire intentions here. He's looking to fly to the outside. Toe pick on Hilo. Holy smokes! Sammy's able to trap you to Saber like a Cena. Leg drop to the outside, last in his place. Chatting, this has also been Diddes. Live in Daytona Beach in your main event. Oh, Cena. Top rope, Seth Sin and Seth Parton. Oh goodness, there's the leg drop again on Rollins. That's Sami Zayn right there, I believe Seth. Been busted wide open. Sami. Hallelujah kick in the corner. Sami's gonna do it. They get the 5th match between Zayn and Nate at Money in the Bank for the World title. 2 count. Get kicked by Cena. Oh, you've gotta be kidding me. Oh, Sami almost had it. 1 minute with Sami. Looking for a submission. Accolade. Chainsaw Rusev, who won earlier on tonight. I know Sami Zayn was in a triple threat match at the qualifier for Money in the Bank alongside the Wonder Keith Lee. Going after the leg there. Choke block by Rollins on Sami. Cena to the outside. Nowhere to be seen. Sami Zayn picking up Seth Rollins. No, out the back door is Seth. Missing the knee though. Sami Zayn from behind. Zayn half and half. Gonna drop on. Nailed it. Sami. Top rope John Cena right there, and Cena gonna stop Sami Zayn. Look at that, he's gonna send him down, and he does! Cena, Tepe, top rope, looking to fly here. Got Sami against the rope, Seth Rollins to his feet, Rollins right there going after Sami Zayn and kicking him out, and look at this, John Cena! My goodness, and it was top rope again, goes big match John. Sami stayed at his feet, a double axe handle. Rollins against the ropes. Oh, big elbow by Seth. Seth back drop kick, single-legged style. Now it's Seth. High red district. Rollins frog splash, knees up by Zayn. Sami badly gets his knees up, and now it's Sami Zayn. Hurricane Rana running in. Cena though. Look at this. Oh, inverted suplex on Sami Zayn. What an incredible fight. There's John Cena going to Money in the Bank. He's the only one left standing apart from the referee here. And off the top, little 5-knuckle shuffle on Seth Rollins. 5-knuckle shuffle on Rollins. Clothesline now on a Sami Zayn. Sami's down and out. John Cena to put him away. To get the number one contendership shot at LA Knight for the world title. Picking Sami on his feet. Attitude adjustment on Zayn. He ain't done though. Cena rolling through, but Seth's on his feet. Cena. Hey, yeah, Zayn! Cover! No, making the save as Rollins. Of course, he was going to do that. He was right there now, Seth. From behind, Irish whip sends Cena back into the corner. He's already done an avalanche Frankenstein on there, John. What the hell, Seth Rollins got in store now? Oh, Cena doesn't want to be there. We've seen this before from Seth Rollins. Superplex off the top. Rollins, but he ain't done just yet. Kid arrow cover! Hook in the leg, shoulders down, making the save at one is Sami Zayn, who rolls right back to the floor. Rollins just stomping away on Cena. And now it's Sami Zayn right there. Now it's Seth Rollins going to stop him. And Rollins stomping out on a Sami Zayn. Looking to put him away here. Seth Rollins to get the shot at LA Knight. No, kick caught by Sami in a forearm. Sami Zayn. Penny predicament, shoulders down here. On Seth freaking Rollins has made there. It's going to kick it by Seth. Off the roll up. My goodness, Cena back in. Nice to the midsection on Rollins. Oh, what a right hand on Sami. Seth from behind, ripcord knee to Cena. And a big stomp. And a Sami Zayn, look out. Seth looking for a stomp. Now the counter by Sami. Ha ha ha. This is awesome! Sami sends Cena out of the corner. I believe that's the 3rd Cena's been hit with tonight. Conor Rollins is there again, saving it. Oh, what a battle! Rollins, kick after kick after kick, right at the top of the head of Sami Zayn. Seth Rollins, top rope, Cena getting to his feet. Sami Zayn down on the mat. Frog splash on Sami. And there's John Cena now. Picking up Rollins. Sami rolling on the floor. Powerbomb. What a hectic main event. There's John Cena. Lose out Seth. Go for the cover, John. You've got to imagine the world champ LA Knight Loving every second of this main event this evening. John Cena going to try and slow down the pace. What better way to do it than the best move in all of professional wrestling? The neck crack. My goodness, Sami Zayn now. Back in, kendo stick in hand. Cena steel chair and Cena just launched it at Sami in the knee. Right on Rollins. My goodness, picking Sami up. Oh, and a right hand, right back down he goes. Big stomp now from John Cena. Oh goodness, what is Cena doing now? Kendo stick in hand, hitting Rollins in the back, and now hitting Sami right in the midsection. My goodness. They're going to launch it at him against the ropes he goes. Steel chair in hand, oh Sami elbowing back. And Sami! Oh, tornado TDT at the springboard to cover. Sami's going to do it. Sami hooking the leg. Shoulders down and going to money back 2 count. Kick out by Cena. Seth would have been too late to break it up. Seth, Sami, back and forth. Zayn, Blue Thunderbomb. Cena making the save. And look at this. John Cena now on a Sami Zayn. You can't see me off the ropes. 5 knuckle shuffle. Elbow drop to Rollins. And a drop kick and down goes Seth. My goodness, and now rolling Sami over. Seth over the outside. Cena STF submission over from Cena to go. Seth on the ring here, really top of the pads into the penny. Well, immediately John Cena's the #1 contender for the world title.
Here is your winner, the greatest of all time, John Cena.
There you have it, folks. It'll be John Cena versus LA Knight in the main event of Money in the Bank this Sunday night. You don't want to miss it. Thanks for joining us here live tonight on Monday Night Raw.